John Oates here with Hexter's Hot Rods here in our Homer City, Pennsylvania location. And today we're going to go ahead over this car sitting beside me right here. Very nice vehicle that we've got here. This is a 1970 Mercury Cougar XR7. The 1970 model, you've got those flip-up headlights on the front. Makes them really nice looking whenever they're turned off and turned down there. Again, real nice looking nose on these cars. Now it is a bigger car, but again, this car is in great shape. Inside out, this thing's phenomenal. So again, we've got our Mercury Cougar here done in the blue exterior here. As you can see, we've got our black stripes all the way back the side of it. We also have the stripes on the hood along with the black hood scoop also. Then of course all of our bright work, the bumpers, your wheel lip moldings, your drip rail moldings, all the trim around all the windows, and all that stuff, that is all in very good condition on this car. Nice and straight, polished up really nice. Again, you're going to be just delighted with a car like this. As far as the body goes, the panels, all nice and super straight as I look down the side of this car here. When I get to the door, we're going to look at our gaps here and our elevations. Our gaps are very uniform, front to back. Elevations are right in line with the fenders and with the quarter panels, and again, all body lines are all lined up very, very nicely on this car. Of course, you've got the rocker moldings here too, with the black down the center of those. Again, those are all in great shape. Wheels and tires on this car. These are the factory rally wheels for this car. Steel wheels, got the trim rings and the center caps on them. BFGoodrich radial TA tires on these. Now the wheels are 14 by 6s. And then the tires are 205 70R14s up front and 215 70R14s on the rear. Tread is all in great shape. Glass on this car, excellent condition too. No chips or cracks obviously in any of it. Your mirror up here, you've got the bullet style color matched mirror here. Again, that's in great shape too. We'll open up our door and you can look inside. All black interior, you've got the front bucket seats, those are high back buckets. The upholstery is in great shape on this, carpeting, dash, everything. You've got factory instrumentation, all your factory controls and so forth, those are all right there. Center console, it is a 4-speed, that's the center console for it. You'll notice in your camera there's a paper in there, and that would be the original build sheet for this car, and that's going to come with it. That way you're going to see everything that this car would have had. All of our seals and weather stripping here, all of that is in great shape. It's not aged or anything. It's nice and soft yet, no rips or tears out of any of it, so it's all in good condition. So we'll close this up. Closes up very nice. You can see here obviously our black vinyl top. That top is in excellent condition. As I run my fingers through that rain gutter, nice and smooth through there. So again, no issues whatsoever. Got the XR7 badging right here on the sail panel of the car. As we work our way back, again, nice straight panels as we come back here. Got your Cougar script here on the quarter panel. All of our side marker lights, lenses, bezels, those are all in great shape. As we come around the back, nice chrome rear bumper. We've got that big taillight assembly back here. Those lenses still in good shape. Obviously you can see the bright work on all of that. That's in good shape. Trim on the bottom edge of the trunk and so forth, also in great shape. Now obviously you can see on our trunk lid, we've got the rear trunk wing on it here. Again, that's very nice. Mounted nice and solid to the trunk lid. Our gaps on our trunk the whole way around, elevations, those are all in great shape. Rear glass, tinted, and again in good shape. No chips or cracks in the rear glass. Now as we do with all of our cars, we are going to open up the trunk. So trunk opens up very nice. It's got the keyed lock, it works in it. Now again, with this big spoiler on the trunk, it does weigh down the trunk lid a little bit, so you will have to kind of hold that trunk lid up. Or if you have a prop rod, you can always put that in. It does have new trunk springs and such in it, so that's not the issue with these cars. It actually reads that if you have the trunk wing that you may need to do that. The mat inside the trunk's in excellent shape. We have had this trunk mat out, and the floor is in good shape too. And again, with these cars, that fuel tank mounts down in from the top side, so your fuel tank makes up a large portion of your trunk floor. And again, that's a new tank in here, so it's going to be in excellent shape. And you can see we do have a set of floor mats in there. Now on this, our trunk weather stripping is up here on the trunk lid itself, and that's all in great shape, nice and soft, no rips or tears in any of that. So we'll close this, shuts very nice and easy, and we'll walk around to the passenger side. Again, all the same stuff, nice straight body panels. We get to our drip rail moldings and our rain gutter here. Again, I'm going to feel through there. That's nice and smooth through there. The glass, again, on the passenger side is in excellent shape. No chips, no cracks. And again, you can see your gaps on your door, both on the back side and on the front side, very uniform. And again, elevations and alignment are all right on this car. We'll open this door up, take a look inside from this side. And again, you're just going to see that the interior, the upholstery, again, all in very nice shape. Just your normal wear and tear. No rips or tears in any of that. No fading, rips or tears in the carpeting either. And your dash is all in great shape. Dash pad looks great for this car. Again, door shuts nice and easy. We do have the passenger side mirror that matches the other side. And then we're just going to work our way around to the front of the car now, since everything else is the same. And we get to the front now. So again, as I mentioned, this does have those hideaway or flip down covers for the lights. Looks very mean, very tough looking car whenever those are closed up. Right now they're open just to show the headlight lenses and such. Those are all in great shape. It's just your typical sealed beam headlight units. Highs and low beams all right there. Nice chrome front bumper. And then underneath, to complete the look of the car, it's got that front air dam in black there also. The grills on this car is in excellent shape. As I mentioned, this is a steel hood. You've got the hood lock or the hood pins here. You've got the black stripe with the scoop right in the middle. Everything looks great. All your gaps and your elevations the whole way around on this hood. Excellent condition. You can even look up here to the windshield and see you've got the tinted top portion of the windshield. The glass is in great shape, along with all of your trim as well. So we'll go ahead and open up our hood here next. We're going to undo these first. And we'll reach in, get our hood latch. And raise it up. So a big long hood here, but you can see the underside. Real nice job here, painted the same color as the exterior of the car. The engine compartment itself all blacked out. Now again, this is the original motor. It's a 351 Cleveland motor. It's got the 4-barrel carburetor, stock ignition system on it, and coil system there too. All of your plug wires are all in good shape though in this car as well. Stock cast intake on this. You've got the finned aluminum valve covers here with the black wrinkle finish done on them, and the valve covers even say 351 Cleveland there. Now as far as accessory wise, this is a power steering car, manual brake though. When we were underneath here, we're going to show you that it's got the drum brakes on it, but the car stops really good. Factory air cleaner on top. Looks like it's got newer water lines on it, water hoses on it, and again all the connections here that we can see are all nice and dry. Belts are in good shape. Got a stock style radiator with the shroud there to help cool everything down, and looks to be a 4-blade steel fan in there to keep everything nice and cool there for you. Now behind this motor we've got, it's the 433 series 4-speed manual transmission. And then for the rear end, it's a 9-inch Ford rear end, and it's got the 355 gear in it for your drive line. So that's pretty much it. That's it for the outside and inside car. We're now going to get it on the lift and go over the underside of this car, which again is in phenomenal shape. And then we'll finally get the hood open again, fire this motor up for you. That way you'll get to hear what this thing sounds like. All right, so we're standing underneath our very nice 1970 Mercury Cougar here. We're going to go through the underside just like we do all of our other vehicles, kind of point out to you exactly what we are seeing here as far as steering, suspension, drive line, frame, floors, etc. underneath here. So starting here at the front of our Cougar, this is just all your standard suspension up front. your stock and upper and lower control arms on the front. It is the strut rod style front suspension. The bushings on those strut rods are all in good shape here. And then of course this does have the front sway bar on it as well to help it when cornering. As far as the steering, this is a power steering car. You've got the stock power steering unit right here. It looks nice and dry here. The hoses, actually most of the hoses look like they've been replaced or new at some point in time here, as they all look good. Your tie rods, same thing, nice and straight. Rubber dust boot covers are here on all 4 of the ball joints. So that's going to keep your grease in, keep any dirt and debris out and away from those ball joints. Even the ball joints on your upper and lower control arms, same thing with those. Brake line hoses here, as I see those too, those are in good shape too. They look fairly new. Now this car, 4 brakes, it's a non-power brake car, but it's 4-wheel drums, but this car stops really, really good. So the drum brakes, no issues there whatsoever. As far as the driveline here, this is the original motor for this car. It's a 351 Cleveland. Behind that, we've got the 433 4-speed manual transmission. It does have the flywheel cover on it, so you don't have to worry about anything getting into that flywheel and possibly chipping a tooth here or there. Then, of course, you've got your transmission cross member here. That bushing, that mount up here, that's in great shape. All of our linkages are in good shape. Transmission looks to be dry, as well as the oil pan here also. Then of course your drive shaft, it's going to be balanced, so it's going to eliminate a lot of your vibrations and so forth that you might feel in the drive line. And then you've got a 9-inch Ford rear end here. Now this is the 355 gear in there. Again, the 9-inch Ford, good strong rear end. Of course you can see the suspension back here too. It's a multi-leaf rear suspension. You've got the traction bars here, and then you have just your standard set of, say, gas charge shocks there as well. Now the other thing you're seeing underneath here is this exhaust system. Real nice exhaust on this car. It starts at the cast exhaust manifolds, works its way down, full dual exhaust. You've got your X pipe right here in the center, and then these are dual MagnaFlow mufflers. Again, MagnaFlows are a great muffler for performance, and they give an awesome tone to the engine there. And then of course the correct tailpipes that go up over top of the rear end, and then those exit out the rear of the car right underneath that rear bumper. Now fuel tank is brand new in this car, looks great. Again, it's going to mounts in from the top side of the trunk there, so again that's going to take up a lot of your trunk floor, and again, being that that's all new, that's going to be a great condition for you. And as far as the frame and floors, lastly, frame is in excellent shape. The floors, you can see that. All original floors on this car. You can see all the stamping lines on everything. Your pinch welds along the sides here are all nice and straight. All of your, rain plugs and so forth, those are here present in the floor of your car. No patching, no holes. Nothing like that. Again, good solid floors underneath this car. Lightly undercoated and painted black, but again, excellent condition underneath here. And again, fuel lines and brake lines and the emergency brake here. Those are all in great shape. The emergency brake all hooked up with all the correct cables from the front all the way back to the rear drums on this car. And lastly, wheels and tires. This car has all 4 14-inch factory steel rally wheels on it, complete with the trim rings and the center caps. Again, they were 14s. And as far as tires, we've got BFGoodrich radial TAs on this car, 205/70 R14s on the front, and 215/70 R14s on the rear of this car. That's it for underneath our 70 Cougar. We're going to go ahead and get this down off the lift next, get the hood up on it, and we'll fire that 351 motor up, let you hear what it sounds like.